Bum 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 bum. The Peter Dislike Show. Bum 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 bum. It is September 7th, 2023, and all year 2023, I've been battling mental burnout, and everything has come to a head again this week. I thought I had gotten over the worst of my burnout during the summer when I had long COVID. It was affecting my the burnout was affecting my immune system. My mouth was getting rotten all the time, mouth sores, and but then this past week I kept forgetting things, misplacing things. I'm so fortunate. My work has been so patient with me. I was late a couple of times, misplaced stuff, had made mistakes and caused things to disappear from the class that I'm teaching. Made some mistakes and deleted all the due dates out of my what is that thing called? The software that we're using to teach the course, and caused a lot of chaos for myself and everybody else. And but I'm very optimistic, and the reason I'm optimistic is that the last time I had such a big burnout in my life, not long after that, Jupiter and Uranus came into conjunction, and after the conjunction passed, all the burnout itself also passed. See, the last time I had the kind of mental state that I have nowadays was actually back when I was working on my PhD. In 2009, I wouldn't say I was lonely, but I was wanting to fit in with a lot of my classmates who were married or in a committed relationship, and I got myself desperately lost trying to look for somebody to share my life with. I got myself taken advantage of, and I almost dropped out of school. It was the spring of 2010. I was spending all my time and money with this one girl. I almost dropped out of school as a result. And during the time I was with her, I got a number of bad grades. I lost my car, and I ended up having to move out of my apartment and they gave me an office to do my research in, and I was spending all my money on the girl, and I moved into the office. And at the time, I didn't stick out as much. Nowadays, you probably couldn't do that nearly as easily, right? There are so many people who are needing to resort to stuff like that it's very easy to watch out for stuff like that. At the time, nobody assumed anybody would want to live in their office, right? This is Rochester, New York, right? And I finally broke up with the girl toward the end of that spring semester in 2010, and I got very lost because I had lost everything that was near and dear to me. Now I have to break up with the girl. Jupiter and Uranus came into conjunction on June 7th of 2010, around the time that I was desperately lost. In fact, 2 weeks before that conjunction, I almost took my own life. I tried to take an overdose of theobromine, and of course I failed. A massive diarrhea, and after that I resolved to fix everything. And actually, a week after the conjunction, I went to a coin show. I didn't have a girl to take to the coin show with me, and I had a really good time. And it made me reflect on whether it was I wanted the girl or did I want acceptance. And I discovered it was actually acceptance that I wanted, and so I started to rally for myself, being accepted for my way of life, and so that's good. Now fast forward 14 years later, April 20 of 2024, we have another conjunction of Jupiter and Uranus. It really feels like a repeat of last time. All the burnouts, the trepidation and all that, and the needing acceptance and doing things the wrong way to try to gain acceptance. It feels like that all over again. And so I'm really looking forward to after April, I'll finally, it'll be like morning again, right? And a fresh start and all that. So it seems like every Jupiter and Uranus coming into conjunction always brings me great stress for some reason. Jupiter and Saturn coming into conjunction, on the other hand, is usually a growing opportunity, right? In 2000, it was around the time that I left high school early to start college early. 2020 was around the time that I sent out a number of interesting publications. It was a big time of growth in my career as well, and so so I'm really looking forward to Jupiter and Uranus passing conjunction. I'll probably feel a whole lot better. I hope to live long enough to see the next time all the four gas giants come into alignment. It only happens once every 175 years. The last time was during Voyager 2, obviously. Hopefully the next time around we'll actually be able to fly humans out of the solar system. Maybe only on a one-way trip, though. I'd go on that one-way trip if I live long enough to see that. Because I always feel so good after all the conjunctions are passed. So I wouldn't mind having my life end out of the solar system. This is the Peter Dislike Show. Bum 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 bum. The Peter Dislike Show. Bum 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 bum.